Dear viewers, sometimes a story isn't about fame, music, or stadium lights. Sometimes it's about a quiet moment of humanity, a single act that reminds the world what true kindness looks like. And this week, that story belongs to Taylor Swift. Because when the headlines fade and the applause stops, it's what you do in silence that defines who you are. And Taylor Swift just proved that once again, not with a new album or a world tour, but with a heart. It began with a little girl named Lila. Just 2 years old, full of dreams, she hasn't even dreamed yet, fighting stage 4 brain cancer. Her family had started a small GoFundMe, hoping to raise money for her treatment. No media push, no big campaign, just love, faith, and hope. Then, something incredible happened. Out of nowhere, a donation came in. $100,000. From a name that made everyone stop scrolling for a moment, Taylor Swift. No grand announcement. No PR press release. Just a short message that said, "Sending the biggest hug to my friend Lila. Love, Taylor." And that, dear viewers, was all it took to shake the internet to its core. As the story spread, people all over the world began to react. Swifties cried, parents shared their own stories. Even those who weren't fans said the same thing. She didn't do it for the cameras, she did it because it's who she is. But then something unexpected happened. One of Taylor's closest friends, a man who knows her not as the world sees her, but as the real person behind the spotlight, decided to speak up. Ross Travis, NFL player and best friend to Travis Kelce, took to Instagram, and what he wrote stopped people in their tracks. You can say whatever you want about fame, about music, about celebrity life, but there are still people who carry genuine hearts. Taylor's one of them. She doesn't just talk about kindness, she lives it. Then, in his own quiet Ross way, he added something that hit deep. I've seen her give her time, her heart, her care. She does it when no one's watching. That's what makes it real. And just like that, the internet had its next viral wave. Not of gossip, not of scandal, but of gratitude. Ross isn't just some guy from the locker room. He's been with Travis Kelce through thick and thin, the ups, the losses, the victories. And when Taylor came into Travis's life, Ross became part of that new chapter too. People who know Ross say he's protective, genuine, and allergic to drama. So when he speaks, it's usually because he means every word. Those who've seen them all together, Travis, Ross, and Taylor, describe it as pure warmth, laughter, calmness, real friendship. And that's why his post mattered, because he didn't talk about Taylor the icon, he talked about Taylor the human being. He reminded the world that beneath the fame, the stadium lights, and the record-breaking success, there's still a young woman who never stopped caring about people she's never met. In another story he posted later that night, Ross doubled down, saying, "Trav and I see it all the time behind the cameras, behind the noise. She's just that kind of soul, thoughtful, gentle, always looking out for someone." He added a small yellow heart emoji, tagging it Taylor Swift and ending with, "Keep inspiring, Queen. The world feels your energy. Number Swift strong." Within hours, that post had over 300,000 likes and thousands of comments from fans, NFL teammates, and even a few Hollywood faces. People weren't just reacting to Taylor's donation, they were reacting to the way her friends spoke about her. Because that's what defines you, right? Not what strangers say, but what the people closest to you reveal about your heart. Taylor Swift has always been known for giving quietly. During the pandemic, she sent $3,000 checks to struggling fans. She covered medical bills for followers, she donated to food banks and local bookstores. And now, this another moment that she never meant to make headlines. But here's the beautiful irony. When you do something good without trying to be seen, the world will still see you anyway, because goodness glows on its own. Ross Travis captured that glow perfectly, and fans noticed. One comment read, "Ross just confirmed what we all hoped, that Taylor is the same offstage as she is on stage. Pure heart." Another said, "No wonder Travis Kelce is so proud. You can't fake compassion like that." Those who follow the couple know that their circle is small, really small. Travis Kelce is known for keeping loyal friends around him, people who don't leak private moments, people who understand the weight of fame. Ross Travis has been there through all of it, from the Chiefs' locker room celebrations to the quiet dinners where the phones stay face down. And in those small moments, people say, is where Taylor shines most when she's not Taylor Swift, the superstar, but Taylor, the friend, the listener, the girl who remembers everyone's birthday. So, when she made that $100,000 donation, those who know her best weren't surprised. Ross just decided it was time the world saw that side too. After the post, several other NFL players reshared Ross's story with heart emojis and words like Queen Energy and Real One. Even a few parents of children with cancer commented, saying they were moved to tears by Taylor's gesture. One wrote, "My daughter fought cancer for 3 years." We didn't know Taylor personally, but seeing this kind of kindness, it keeps us believing that humanity still exists. And maybe that's the bigger story here, not just Taylor Swift the celebrity or Ross Travis the athlete, but what happens when people choose compassion over silence. It reminds us that love in its purest form still makes news. You see, dear viewers, sometimes we don't need a press conference or a red carpet to see who someone truly is. Sometimes it's in the quiet things, the ones that never make it to headlines, where a person's character lives. Ross Travis didn't post his message for attention. He posted it because he saw something real, something worth celebrating. And as fans continue to share, like, and cry over Taylor's latest act of generosity, one truth echoes louder than any song lyric she's ever written. Taylor Swift doesn't just change charts, she changes lives. And in a world where kindness is rare, she's proving that you can still be powerful and soft, famous and humble all at once. As Ross Travis said best, "It's not about fame, it's about heart." And that, dear viewers, is what truly makes Taylor Swift unforgettable.